Night at the museum but with lots of beer and food. This is Paws, Pubs, and Grubs at the Railway Museum showcasing food and beer from Sacramento area. We first entered the VIP lounge, which is so beautifully decorated. I'm super honored and lucky to get a ticket with Yelp Sacramento. Okay, now the eating begins, starting with the plate from Frank Fats. And I very much agree with my fortune. Solid advice for sure. And then we go around the corner to the main event area. There are so many restaurants and breweries to check out. So we're just going down the line, get some beer, get some food. Over here, a ceviche from Prelude. It is very refreshing, paired with a pale ale from Touchstone. And for our second round, we stopped by At Ease Brewing. Their seasonal pumpkin spice ale is really good, but I prefer the Hillsbach Lager, which is this one that I got with the gazpacho. And then we got a plate from Mayawell. That tinga de pollo tostalita is so good. Since we're still sipping the lager from before, we stopped by Scott's Seafood and Grill. Also at this point, the alcohol started hitting me. Of course, for the gram first and then lemon it up. The big one is so tender with a little brininess, and the small one has a more concentrated flavor. Now at Track 7 Brewing, I got this blueberry lemon seltzer because the color looked really pretty. And it tastes really good too, pairs pretty well with the meatballs, followed with some chicken stew and chips from Dos Coyotes. We are just halfway through and here comes a really hefty portion. From Harris, Northern California, we got this big bowl of beef stew and also picked up a Go Dank or Go Home West Coast IPA from Sacramento Brewing Company. And this is where I realized I do not dislike IPA. And oh my god, this beef stew is so tender, oh so good. The gym bro in me is so happy for the gains too. Next up, Jackrabbit Brewing Company. They're serving faithful West Coast IPA. It's only a tiny bit bitter, just right. And oh my god, this bruschetta from Frog and Slim is so tasty. At Movement Brewing Co., I got the All at Once Hazy IPA. It's giving a little fruity and somehow kind of creamy. I really like it. And then over at Randy Peters Catering, this is a vegan option or vegetarian. I think it's vegan. But anyways, this cauliflower taco is superb. At Cricket Lane Brewing Co., I gotta get Cricket Blackberry and Lime Hard Seltzer. It's got a hint of sweet and a little tart, really good. And then we revisited Track 7 Brewing for this Mosaka Double India Pale Ale. I really had so much fun tasting all the food and beer and also learning more about beer. This event is also for a good cause where the proceeds goes to restaurant care and resilient dog rescue. And also bonus point after hours at the museum, I'd love it. Got plastered, but it was a great time.